Get ready, America, for this is the best of Destination Small Town, a Cluck TV production, featuring the shows that have taken Sweet Swine County by storm. The reality hit, The Real Housewives of Sweet Swine County, Sweet Swine's favorite music show, Backstage at the Commune, the tastefully done cooking segment, Cooking It Up with Betty, the always zany soap opera, As the Corn Grows, and of course, the wildly popular talk shows that share what's happening inside and outside Sweet Swine County. Which shows will you be seeing today? Stay tuned and find out right after the break.
This program is made possible in part by Swine Tales Publication, the proud publisher of Sweet Swine County maps and plat books, now publishing authors from throughout Sweet Swine County. Swinetail Publications is now making plans for their next book tour, and they may be held in these small towns with the release of I Married a Swine by Destiny Disaster. Born in the Bronx, the youngest of 13 children, she learned how to fight for what she wanted at a very tender age. With stars in her eyes and a dream in her heart, she left home at 16 and set out to make it on the Big White Way. Undeterred by the competition, she found herself waiting tables at the Footlight Cafe in order to keep a roof over her head, when a chance meeting led to what she believed to be the love of her life. Boy, was she wrong. You can't judge a book by its cover, girls, and this guy's cover was every girl's fantasy. Rich, handsome, funny. That is, until she married the guy. What happened next? Well, you'll just have to buy the book. It's worth every penny in life lessons learned. She got out with her life, and next time she'll have her eyes wide open to what lies beneath. Each of these towns are being considered for a book signing because of the information found on the best source about small towns of the Midwest. To learn about these towns, visit destinationsmalltown.com.
Get ready, because our culinary expert and, dare we say, wine aficionado beyond belief, Betty Thompson, is preparing some tantalizing dishes for us on her show, Cooking It Up with Betty. In the midst of cooking, our dear old Betty does join her What's Cooking reporters traveling throughout our story country. Now, on this station and the web.
Program has been made possible by SweetSwineScoop.com, the online magazine that keeps Sweet Swine County citizens informed on what's happening. For if it happens in Sweet Swine County, it's news to us.
Welcome back to another exciting episode of As the Corn Grows! Today we join Willie Odom, the ex-flamingo-selling, bank-robbing career criminal turned state's witness, as he meets with Daniel, who's blackmailing Willie into helping him steal Cousin John's fortune.
So what's so all fired important that I gotta leave my cushy job at the feed store and then rush right over here?
Go ahead now, sit down. Haven't you heard? My dear brother, he's gonna open a wholesale feed business right across the street from old Clem Johnson's place. Looks like it's the unemployment line for you, my friend.
What? Why, that no good, money-grubbing chicken farmer. How's a guy like me supposed to get a break in this town?
Oh my, that's right. You do have a bit of history together, don't you? I don't suppose he'd be real keen on hiring you with you robbing his bank and all.
Well, not a chance. So how's an ex-con like me supposed to eat? Why, I ought to do that Clem Johnson a favor and take Cousin John for a little ride.
Calm down, calm down. It's time to put our plan together to get those account numbers out of that bear in his office.
Not that teddy bear caper again.
Relax. This time, it's better. I have taken a photograph of the office. I've even circled the right bear. You can't make a mistake this time.
Well, that was an honest mistake. And that office is not an office, it's a zoo.
Well, never mind that. Saturday night, I'm giving a surprise birthday party for old Johnny over at the Moonlight Cabaret. I used that ruse as an excuse for cozying up to little Miss Minnie.
Well, I never got an invitation.
Well, that's because while we're over there drinking and dancing, you're going to be stealing the account numbers we need. Now, let me tell you how it's going to work. We're going to go in there and you're going to get that.
Well, thanks, Lawyer Ed, for seeing me on such short notice.
Oh, I assumed it was sort of urgent the way the message came through, and I thought maybe you had gotten into a fight with some of your sisters again.
Oh, no,
Maybe that
I'm
was
all done with that.
Okay, good.
It's more of a personal nature.
Personal nature? Mm-hmm. Perry Ann, I still have to charge by the hour,
Well, a man's got to do what a man's got to do. How have you been coping after that nasty, nasty, nasty divorce?
Pretty good. Marie and I kind of ended up in this divorce. She said she felt the calling of the convent, and it was a touchy thing. This is the 17th time this has happened that women have left me to join the convent. Oh, I'm actually a Catholic recruiting tool.
Oh, it must be really, really lonely for a big, strong boy like you. Giddy up.
Perry Ann, I must have been sending you some wrong signals somehow that this is.
Oh, Ed, you haven't been sending me any wrong signals. I have a proposition for you.
A proposition for me?
Yes, you've probably heard that Cousin John fired me from the Daily Boar.
I did hear that. I heard that over at breakfast. Norma told me this morning.
I was just thinking, well, if you could, never mind.
Come on. I don't hope I've not been giving you mixed signals.
Okay, Ed, I'm just going to lay my heart right out here on the table and, I can't do it.
You can do it. You can.
Oh, but I've never, ever asked a man to do anything like this before.
It's an
so
idea.
hard for
I
me
like
to
it.
ask.
I piqued my interest. I think you can do it.
I want to start an online newspaper and I want you to be my partner.
So, what was so all-fired important to see you that I had to come down here to Sweets and Eats International Headquarters?
Well, I'm not going to beg you, John, but I did talk to Vladimir, and he asked me to talk to you about perhaps you and he could set things straight.
Listen, you can talk until you're blue in the face, but I'm not letting that used car salesman back into my life.
Why are you so sassy?
How about everything that I've known for the first 50 years of my life has turned out to be a lie?
But John, when we agreed to have you adopted, we put you into a loving family, a stable home. I don't know what you've got to complain about. Oh, poor little Johnny, boo-hoo.
Listen, you can tell Daddy that he can stop sending his girlfriends to do his dirty work and plead his case for me. If he wants to talk to me, have him send me an email.
Well, you stubborn old coot.
Well, the apple don't fall far from the tree.
What?
Oh, nothing. Say, by the way, how's that frozen food hot dish on a stick venture going for you?
Why?
Well, it just so happens that I'm going to be entering into the frozen food business myself.
You are?
I am. I just signed a contract with your friend Betty Thompson. And we're going to produce Betty's Best Chicken Favorites.
You didn't.
Oh, I did.
I should call up some of my friends from the CIA and just have them come over here and take you behind the woodshed.
Ooh, I'm scared. Listen, we are never going to be family, Mrs. Swanson, so quit trying. Oh, and by the way, tell Vladimir thanks for the fortune. I'll put it to real good use.
You know, John, you've made a lot of enemies. I think this time you have gone too far.
Cluck and Pluck headquarters, Elmer Plow speaking.
Elmer, what? I was calling Cousin John.
Who is this?
It's Ronnie P. Elmer, it's Ronnie P.
Ronnie, where are you?
Well, I am now standing in front of Buckingham Palace.
And I'm just about ready to have tea with the Queen of England.
I am at Buckingham Palace, and I am scheduled to meet the British Minister for Frozen Foods. We're expanding into the British market.
Are you nuts?
I am an entrepreneur, and this is what entrepreneurs do. Now, I've got a bone to pick with him. Put Cousin John on the phone.
No can do, Ronnie. I've got strict orders. No incoming or outgoing calls. I'm in charge of all the communication with Cousin John. You know, he's got a stalker.
A stalker?
Yep, so I'm in charge of screening all of Cousin John's communications.
Oh, so you don't say. Well, I heard that he fired Prairie Ann.
Good riddance, I say.
Good riddance?
She's better off without him. She's starting her own online newspaper, and she's going to be putting Cousin John out of business this time next year. But don't tell anybody I told you that.
Online newspaper, huh? Say, big guy, does she ever ask about me?
Yeah, she did say her life was a lot different since you left, Ronnie.
Is that so? Well, I've got to go. They're having the changing of the guard, so pip, and cheerio!
Yeah, see you, nitwit.
Why, what's up, big brother? You sounded a bit agitated on the phone. Listen, you low-life son of a... I ought to just clean your clock right now. Whoa, Johnny, them's fighting words. Read my lips, women chaser. Minnie is mine. You back off. So, how long have you been stringing Miss Minnie on, anyway? I'm not stringing her along. We have an arrangement. Come on, how long's it been? Oh, it's only been 5 or 6 years. Listen, you back off. I know all about your secret little meetings. Well, don't you have some car empire to run anyway? Well, yes, I do. But I seem to find the scenery around here a bit captivating. Well, I think it's about time you quit looking around and head back on down to Dixie. Are you threatening me, Johnny? This isn't a threat, it's a promise. You leave, or I'm running you out of town on a rail.
Can I go to Tommy's, Big John?
Did you finish your homework?
Yep,
How about all your chores? You do all the chores for Miss Minnie today?
sure did. Took out the trash first thing this morning.
Okay, I'll take you over there, but sit down for a second. I want to talk to you.
I told Tommy that I'd be there at 6.
Don't worry, I'll get you to Tommy's on time. I just need to ask you a few things.
What's up?
So Little John, do you like it living here with me and Minnie?
Yeah. It's not like living at the circus, moving town to town. Here my bed's always at the same place every night.
Oh, that's good. But now, when I'm at work, do you notice anything strange going on around here?
Strange.
Oh, you know, phone calls, visitors, strange messages, things like that.
Are we in danger?
No, don't you worry about that at all. I'll take care of you. What about my brother Daniel? Does he come over and visit Miss Minnie while I'm at work?
Uncle Dan's funny. He comes over a lot during the week.
Really? And what do they talk about?
I don't know. It gets real quiet whenever I get into the room.
Oh, it does it?
Can I go over to Tommy's now?
Okay, I tell you what, I'll drop you off. Don't worry about it. I think it's about time I have a little talk with my little brother.
Uh-oh, looks like a confrontation's a-brewing between Mrs. Swanson's boys. Will Cousin John lose his cool and punch little brother Daniel's lights out for flirting with our lovely Miss Minnie? And will Little John tell Miss Minnie that Big John is suspicious? I guess we'll find out after the break.
This program has been made possible by Purdue University, Sweet Swine County's Institute of Higher Learning, with 3 classroom trailers that can accommodate up to 9 students each. To learn more, visit sweetswinescoop.com.
The lifestyles led in the small towns and counties of the Midwest are like no other, but we seldom hear about the points of interest and businesses located in these towns. Well, there's one TV station that's made it their mission to make sure the stories of the small towns of the Midwest are told, Cluck TV. That's right, Cluck TV, located in the neighboring county of Sweet Swine. See all the towns that are covered on KLUKTV.com.
This program is made possible in part by Swine Tales Publication, the proud publisher of Sweet Swine County Maps and Plat Books, now publishing authors from throughout Sweet Swine County. Swinetail Publications is now making plans for their next book tour, and they may be held in these small towns with the release of It's You, Not Me, a guide to breaking up by Paris Ritchie. Born to wealth, Paris Ritchie is one of the most photographed women in the world. Women want to be her, and men fall at her feet. Although her love life is well documented in the tabloids, don't believe everything you read. Paris has had to kick more than a few lovers to the curb for what she calls shenanigans unbecoming of a Paris man. She's just a woman who knows exactly what she wants in a man and what she brings to any relationship. So if an affair ends, it's you, not her. Each of these towns are being considered for a book signing because of the information found on the best source about small towns of the Midwest. To learn about these towns, visit destinationsmalltown.com.
Welcome back to As the Corn Grows. Now, we join Cousin John as he prepares to confront Aunt Minnie about her scandalous flirtations with little brother Daniel.
John Robert Olson, where have you been?
Oh, I just left your little boyfriend, Daniel.
Daniel, what are you talking about? I don't have time for this nonsense. We are late for our reservation at the Moonlight Cabaret.
Hey, listen, if you think we're going out dining and dancing tonight, you're nuts.
John, what has gotten into you? Come on now, little John has been looking forward to going out with us all week.
Oh, boo-hoo. Maybe it's time he gets used to a little disappointment.
I just can't believe what's come over you. Look, I have a brand new outfit, and little John is wearing that new suit that you bought him.
Listen, Minnie, it's all over town that you're having an affair with my little brother Daniel.
I am not. Who's saying that?
Well, Norma over at Edie's, she saw you two at the Moonlight Cabaret last week, and then last night down at the High Horse Saloon, holding hands, and then just the other day I heard you talking to him on the phone.
Oh, that nosy Norma. She's got it all wrong. And you should know better than to listen in on my telephone conversations.
You know how I feel about it. You're my Minnie May.
Oh, Johnny, you know I love you.
But then why all the sneaking around with my brother?
Oh, John, it's not what you think. Come on, let's go have a nice family dinner and I'll explain everything, I swear.
So you're not having an affair?
No, silly, you know I love you.
Well, Prairie Ann, what are you doing at this shindig? I thought Cousin John fired you.
Well, he did, Elmer dear, but I'm not one to hold a grudge. Giddy up.
Who are you and what have you done with Prairie Ann?
Oh, you silly goose. I've already got 2 major investors for my online magazine. Because you know, Elmer, I am going to be the biggest thing to ever hit these parts. And I want Cousin John to be the first one to know. So, would you do me a favor, hon? Point me in the direction of the champagne, because I've got some celebrating to do.
Right over there, honey.
I've been meaning to ask you, have you heard from Ronnie?
Well, yes, I have heard from Ronnie, and he now has an appointment with France's premier frozen food mogul.
Wow, that sounds pretty promising.
Well, I don't know. Ronnie has called me from Paris. He has called Elmer from London. And he also called Earl from Rome. And all he can talk about is how is Prairie Ann.
For heaven's sake. Well, I was wondering if you've seen Cousin John, because I have something very, very special for Cousin John.
Well, I haven't seen him yet. And why would you buy him a gift?
Oh, it's just something he's been asking for a long, long time. Do you know what I mean?
Well, aren't you a forgiving person?
Listen to Mrs. Swanson, dear. She's a very wise woman.
I will.
You will what?
Oh, never mind. You know, Mrs. Swanson, I think Lawyer Ed is here. I've got to go try to catch up with him, okay? But it was so nice to see you, honey.
Yes.
Wow, look at all these people here. They must be here for the free food.
Well, Cousin John is a prominent man in the community.
Yeah, a prominent pain in the... Oh my gosh. There is Garrett Dawson, the mega singing star. I'm getting an autograph. Give me this pen.
Daniel, I wanted to thank you for hiring Betty's Best to cater your brother's party. I was a little surprised, though, that you didn't hire your mother.
Oh, how would it look having a mother cater our own birthday party?
Well, you know, she needs the money. That hot dish on a stick is... But that's right. It is your birthday, too.
Yes, that's right. The day is the same. However, John is 22 minutes older than I am.
Oh, really?
See, did you get that special 7-layer cake that I ordered? Did we get that ready?
You bet. Just as you ordered every ingredient, just to specifications. In fact, that's my staff bringing it in as we speak.
Oh, very good. I must make sure John gets a very special slice.
Well, Clarice, you're just looking pretty as a picture.
Oh, well, thank you, Earl. You know, you're looking pretty handsome yourself there. You know, isn't it exciting? I think everyone in town has shown up for this surprise party.
Really? I didn't notice.
Earl, what have you been drinking? Come on, snap out of it. People are starting to stare.
Let them. I don't care. I can't believe my luck. I'm here with the prettiest girl in town.
I'm telling you, Earl, I'm flattered. Really, I am. But don't go all Cary Grant on me.
Aw, shucks, Miss Clarice. I guess my mouth is just saying what my heart is feeling.
All right, I'm going to the ladies' room. You and your heart need a break.
Everything's ready to go, Daniel. I got a lookout watching for Cousin John's car.
Oh, good. As soon as he gets here, we'll douse the lights.
I can't believe you pulled this off. Doesn't he expect anything?
Not a clue. In fact, he thinks I'm having an affair with his Miss Minnie.
An affair? And you're still walking around?
I tell you, he was fit to be tied. He even threatened to run me out of town on a rail.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay, all right. He's coming.
Places, everyone. Elmer, kill the lights.
I hope he gets a meal out of this thing tonight.
Boy, it looks like Luigi forgot to pay his electric bill. What in the blue blazes?
Happy birthday, Big John.
Happy birthday, Johnny.
Happy birthday, big brother.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear John. Happy birthday to you.
Holy crap, you got everybody in town here. How did...
Oh, John, I don't think I've ever seen you speechless before.
Miss Minnie and Uncle Daniel have been planning this party for weeks.
Oh, they have you, so that's what you've been up to.
That's right, and now don't you feel silly about the whole thing?
And you thought we was having an affair.
Something for the birthday boy. Like maybe a glass of champagne.
Sure, coming right up, Miss Cloud.
Thank you.
Hi, Cousin John.
Oh, hi there.
I'm Elmer Plow's older sister, BT Plow.
Oh, that's right. Yes, we did meet at your brother's trial.
That's right. Let me offer you a glass of champagne.
Oh, thank you very much, little
You're
lady.
welcome.
I appreciate that.
Oh!
Sorry, Big John.
Don't worry about that.
Let me get you another glass.
No, here.
Oh, no, I don't get you.
There's plenty here to go around. Little John, go get yourself a soda.
Oh, Daniel, everything is just perfect.
Yes, this is great. You know, I can hardly believe that you talked my brother into coming here. When I left him, he was fit to be tied.
Oh, I just told Johnny he was being paranoid. Now he knows I would never cheat on him, especially with his brother.
Never?
I'm really glad that you decided to back my new venture, Betty's Frozen Chicken Entrees. How did your mother take that?
Ha, Mrs. Swanson, you could say she was upset. You know, she even threatened to have some of her CIA buddies come and pay me a visit.
I don't believe it. She threatened her own son?
Yeah, can you believe that?
Oh my goodness. I better get back to work.
So much for motherly instinct. Where are you, boy?
Oh, I'm at Cousin John's office.
Good. Open up the bear and copy down those numbers and then put him back where you found him.
Nag. Don't worry, I got the bear. You just keep your shirt on.
Now just make sure you leave everything just how you found it. And then hustle on over here, because you're going to need an alibi in case they figure out they got robbed.
Don't worry. This ain't my first trip to the rodeo.
Oh, have you forgotten what happened last time?
Hey, well, what guy has 24 bears in his office anyway? And why would you hide a fortune in a bear anyhow?
Yeah, never mind that. You just get that done and get over here, and I will meet you at Ma Brewster's after the party is over.
Sergio, I've been looking for you everywhere.
I've been here.
Well, did you have a chance to make the arrangements that we discussed the other night?
Yes, kitten. Everything's in place. Cousin John will never know what hit him.
I feel a little nervous.
Katie, don't worry. Everything's gonna be fine.
I don't know. Maybe we should just rethink the whole thing.
It's too late now, my dear. The wheels are set in motion. All you need to do is sit back, relax, look pretty, and enjoy your ride to the top.
Oh, there you are, you money-grubbing buzzard.
Well, it's not exactly happy birthday, but hello to you too, Johnson.
Listen, Olson, you own the paper, you own the TV station, you own the bank, you got the chicken establishment going, and now you had to open up a wholesale feed mill right across the street from me.
Hey, it's just business, Clem.
Business? You watch your back, Olson.
Oh, what's that supposed to mean?
Your time is coming, and when it does, I want to have a front row seat.
The joint sure is jumping tonight, eh, Sergio?
Yeah, it is. Reminds me of some of the parties we had back at my Hollywood mansion.
My agent's getting really anxious to talk to you about that music video project.
Outstanding. With your musical talent and my directional genius, we can't miss.
Hey, see that lovely lady over there?
Oh, how could I miss? She's an angel.
It's Daisy May, my leading lady.
Outstanding. The camera is gonna love her.
Right on. Hey, good to see you. We'll talk again soon.
Yeah.
My lovely lady does not like to be kept waiting.
You go get him.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, may I have your attention, please? First of all, I want to thank you all for coming out this evening to help celebrate my big brother's birthday.
You'd have a bigger crowd if it was his funeral.
What? Who said that awful thing? Officer Dave, escort that gentleman out of here.
Sure thing, Mr. Lee. Hey, where did he go?
Now, as I was about to say, please join me in welcoming the man of the hour, my big brother, John Robert Olson. Oh my! John's been shot. Someone please call an ambulance, quick!
My son's been shot!
Oh, Johnny, speak to me, please!
This program has been made possible by The Daily Boar. This sometimes daily newspaper reports the news the residents of Sweet Swine County want to know. Also now featured online at sweetswinescoop.com.
Get ready for a website like no other. A website where you will find stories done by reporters, tourists, and celebrities from Sweet Swine County. Yes, I said Sweet Swine County. With nothing happening in their county, they decided to do some stories about the businesses and points of interest located in their neighboring towns and counties. Take a unique look at life inside the small towns of the Midwest by visiting DestinationSmallTown.com.